Hello everyone, it's Tim from easyphotowebsite.com and today we're going to be looking at joining Flickr groups. We're going to be looking at what groups are, how you should join them and why you should join them. So basically your photos in your own Flickr photo stream are generally visible to your contacts and your family, or you can make them available to everyone if you choose that option. But it's kind of difficult for people to discover your photos unless you do some other things. So the easiest way to do this is to add your photos to groups. Now groups might be special interest groups, they might be groups built for a certain camera or to do with something about your photos. So for example, if you take a picture of a bridge or a model, there might be groups that are organised around that certain bridge or that certain model. So groups can be a really useful way of helping people to discover your photos, and they also add a bit of a social aspect as well, because you can meet other photographers who are taking pictures of similar things and also start discussions with them. So the first thing that you want to do if you want to join a group is to find the Groups tab at the top. I'm just going to click that arrow and then click on Search for a Group. So as you can see, you've got this box here which you can type in to search for a group. Generally you'll want to search through all the groups unless you have lots of groups that you're a member of, in which you might just want to search through your own groups. So obviously what you search for depends on what sort of photos you've taken. In this tutorial we're going to be looking for trampolining groups because we've taken some photos of trampolining. So I'm just going to search for trampoline. I'm going to click the search button, and as you can see, here are all the groups that have something to do with trampolining. If we go down to the bottom, you can see that there are 212 groups to do with trampolining, so plenty of options. And if we go back to the top, you can see that the groups are organised basically by relevance. So the most relevant groups tend to be ones with trampolining in the title, or ones with lots of members, or that are quite active. They get a lot of new photos added, people discussing, that sort of thing. And as we go down, they sort of get a bit less relevant, but they can still be useful to us and still help people to find our photos. So if we look up to this top group, you can see there's nearly 300 members, nearly 1,000 photos. And I'm just reading through the description. It says please feel free to join and add any photos that involve trampolining, so that looks good. I'm going to click read more and this page opens. So remember, you can see up here we've got nearly 300 members, so 300 people that our photos can be put in front of. And you can see here the group's photo stream, and anybody can add their photos to this group once they join. So we're going to join this group and add our photos. So there's two ways of doing this. You can click on the join this group button, or you can see further down we've got the little join icon. I'm just going to click to join the group, and I'm taken to this page which asks for confirmation. I'm just going to click join the group, and there we are, we're joined. We're a member of this new group. So now we're a member of the group, we'll be able to see photos, new photos that are added to the group by members. We can also join in discussions about these photos, but most importantly we can add photos about trampolining to the group, and then these photos will show up on other people's Flickr pages. So I'm just going to click add photos, and you can see all our photos in our photo stream open here, and the photos that we want to add to the group are visible on the right hand side. So to add a photo to the group, all we need to do is just click on it. You don't need to click and drag, just one click will do. And if you want to remove the photo, you can just go up to the photo on the right hand side and click the little cross icon and to remove it. I'm just going to add that back, and I'm just going to add the one photo this time because I've only got one photo, and click add to group. And there we go, we got a little success message from Flickr, and you can see that our photo is first in the group's photo stream. So now our photo is going to appear in our members on our members homepage, So that's really cool. People will be seeing our photo. We'll get our photo in front of 300 people. So that's awesome. Also within this page we can decide to quit the page if we want. So we just scroll down to the bottom and you can see there's an option to quit the group. And it says here quit trampoline, the jumping machine. It'll be quit whatever the group name is, and you can just click on that if you want to leave the group. So you'll be taken to a page which asks you if you really want to leave the group, and you also have the option to remove any pictures that you've added to the group. I don't want to leave the group at the moment, so I'm just going to click cancel and go back. So if you want to see all the groups that you're an active member of, just go up to the top and click groups, and you can see a list of the groups that you belong to. So you can see I'm a member of 2 groups that are about trampolines. I sort of add my trampolining photos to them, and it gives people a way of discovering my photography. So groups are a really, really awesome tool for allowing us to get our photos out there in front of other photographers and in front of other photography fans. And I really encourage you to get involved with them. They've also got a really cool social aspect, so you can meet more photographers online and get into discussions and find out some new tips and tricks and different ways of doing things. So I hope this has been useful, and I'll talk to you soon.